Hello and thank you for watching. My name is Gideon Markman from Colorado State University, and I'm delighted to introduce to you the Journal of Management Studies. Journal of Management Studies is a globally respected multidisciplinary journal with a strong history of excellence in management and research. We have 3 remarkable general editors and 11 thoughtful and developmental associate editors that are scattered across the globe, mostly Europe, Asia, and North America. We also have a dedicated editorial office at Durham University. And finally, we have a powerful editorial review board made of about 200 scholars covering very diverse areas of research in management. Our journal has an inclusive ethos. We are open to a wide range of methodological approaches and philosophical underpinnings. Unlike many journals, we as editors cannot publish in JMS. The only thing we can publish are, of course, editorials and introductions to special issues. When manuscripts are about to be approved, we usually meet and we discuss the papers. So there is a very strong emphasis on quality and consistency. The journal has a high impact factor, high ranking, and we are on many approved lists, including the Financial Times. Total articles last year, we reached almost 1,500 new submissions. We at JMS publish 4 types of articles. Regular articles, including special issues, JMS Says, point and counterpoints, and of course review articles. Now, if you want to get your paper published in JMS, know that we are interested in papers that teach us new and important lessons. We want articles that challenge big dogmas, and we want articles that bring new wisdom to the field. You should also know what we don't want. We do not like unclear, insignificant, or uninteresting papers. And we do not like boring papers with marginal implications. But you probably want to know a little bit more about success factors and stats about the journal. So let me move into that area now. Most of the papers we publish are empirical, so we have lots of opportunities for theory papers at JMS. As you can see, almost 70% of the papers are quantitative and 30% are qualitative. Most of the papers that we get are from Europe, then Asia, and then North America. Now, this slide is really interesting because it shows that 65% of the papers get rejected after the first review. 25% get rejected after the second review, and that 8% get rejected even after the third review. So what is missing from this slide? Well, it does not show that about 60% of the papers get desk rejected and that only 3% of the papers get accepted. So, for example, of the 1,500 papers that we get every year, we accept about 45 papers. Now you can see that 60% of the papers are desk rejected and that we accept about 3% of the papers. Now, JMS is not only a high quality journal, it is also often super fast. It takes about 9 days to make a desk reject decision and about 169 days for a decision after a review. 50% of our papers get 3 reviewers. And if you get an R&R, your chance jumps from 3% to 31%. And it takes about 2 years for a paper to be accepted. As you can see, there is a progression in research from data to information to knowledge and to wisdom. We notice that most of the papers that get rejected, they get rejected because they remain at the data and information level. Few papers get elevated to the level of knowledge. And when they get elevated to the level of wisdom, that's when you have a home run. So what is the difference really between knowledge and wisdom? So one way to look at this is to think about the fact that I have the knowledge that a tomato is a fruit, but I have the wisdom not to put it in a fruit salad. An important takeaway from this presentation is that JMS wants you to teach the world something novel, useful, and non-obvious. We want you to bring new wisdom to the field. There are many ways to stay in touch with us. We invite you to look at Management Studies Insights, which is available online, and of course JMS Reflection, also online. We have a slew of videos. We invite you to visit and stay in touch.